I'm gonna show you everything added in 1.20.5 in 5 minutes. Introducing the Armadillo. They spawn in savannas and badlands biomes. You can use a brush on them to get Armadillo Scutes, and you can use those Armadillo Scutes to craft wolf armor. This is also a new addition. I'll go over it in a minute. Armadillos also scare away spiders and cave spiders. Useful for farms, right? Armadillos can be bred using spider eyes, and when they're killed, in typical Mojang fashion, they don't drop anything. Real quick, leave a like so that my video does better in the algorithm. Armadillos can also be scared easily. Boo. When they're scared, they curl up into a ball. Now back to the wolf armor. Once you've tamed a wolf, you can apply wolf armor to your wolf, and this new wolf armor gives a lot of protection for your wolf. While it has wolf armor, it'll only do damage to the wolf armor, so the wolf is fine. Only when the wolf armor breaks will the wolf actually start taking damage. The armor can be unequipped by using some shears, and it gives you a new achievement, Shear Brilliance. You can also shave your wolf. I'm just kidding, that's not real. Wolf armor can also be dyed in a crafting table. By mixing colors, you can make a lot of different patterns. The wolf armor can then be applied to your wolves for enhanced customization. I go over this in a previous video. I'll put in an iCard at the top right. There are also 8 new wolf variants. Snowy, which spawns in the Grove biome. Striped, which spawns in the Wooded Badlands biome. Spotted, which spawns in the Savannah Plateau biome. Rusty in Sparse Jungle biomes. Chestnut, which spawns in the Old Growth Spruce Taiga biome. Black in the Old Growth Pine Taiga biome. Ashen, that spawns in the Snowy Taiga biome. And Woods, that spawns in the forest. Your regular pale wolf will only spawn in Taiga biomes now. But if you use a spawn egg, then you'll be able to spawn this wolf anywhere where the other ones don't. For example, if you spawn the wolf in a plains biome. There are also lots of new item modifiers, 2 of which are kind of fun to play with. You can eat whatever item you want, and you can change the stack size. I showed that off in a video on the top right. There are 4 new advancements, one of which I showed earlier called Shear Brilliance. This advancement is Isn't It Scute, which is granted once you've brushed an armadillo of its scutes. And then there's Good as New, which is granted as soon as you heal some wolf armor using an armadillo scute. And then there's The Whole Pack, which is granted whenever you tame all of the wolves from every biome. There's also a new game rule, the spawn chunk radius. Now this one's really fun to play around with. Let me show you. So these are your chunks, 16 by 16 areas split across your world. These are my spawn chunks. Watch this. Say that I spawn a wolf right here, and then I go 1,000 blocks away. That wolf wouldn't normally walk away, but since he's in the spawn chunks, he will, as evident here. The wolf did walk away. But if I use this new game rule, spawn chunk radius, and I set it to 0, then there won't be any spawn chunks. And now when I spawn the wolf, teleport 1,000 blocks away, wait a minute for the wolf to potentially walk away, and then I teleport back, the wolf has not moved at all, because there are no more spawn chunks. There are a lot of technical changes in this version. I'm gonna put a link below, and you'll be able to see all these unique changes, but I'm gonna go through some small changes now. Cobwebs now have unique sounds. Hoppers now have increased performance. Scutes have been renamed to Turtle Scutes. Wolves actually have twice as much health as they did previously. The game now requires a 64-bit operating system and Java 21. Ow. The background of various menus are now blurred instead of the dirt background. Your command history is now dynamically stored between worlds. They've added a new Viosa language, which I've never heard of in my life. The /particle command now has a lot more customization. There are some new attribute commands. If you type /attribute /player name, you got a few new options for yourself. One of the most notable being scale, so you can make yourself tiny. Really fun to play around with. They've also changed the splash that says Java 16 plus 1 equals 17 to Java 16 plus 1 plus 4 equals 21 to account for the Java version change. There's also been lots of UI changes, and I kinda like it. Now those are all the changes in 1.20.5, but you also have the option to enable experimental features, which turn on all of the new features in 1.21, including the trial chambers, the mace, and a lot more. The reason I'm not gonna be going through those in this video is because that's not a part of 1.20.5. Now, as I said earlier, there's a lot of minor changes in this version, so if any of those seem notable to you, please let everyone know in the comments below. I only included all the ones that I thought might have been notable. Okay, I worked really hard on this video. Please like, subscribe, whatever. Just do it. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.